Welcome to Project Pro Code Recipes. In this video, we are going to learn on how to optimize parameters of categorical boost regression using GridSearch CV. This is my code snippet over here. I have copied this code and I have pasted that in my Jupyter notebook. I'll explain to you the code over here as well as run this for you. So let's get started. Now, since it will take a lot of time, that's why I have already started running this. Till the time I explain to you the code, my code will be executed and then I will show you the final result. So first of all, if you don't have categorical boost, you need to write pip install cat boost in order to install cat boost, as it is not a sklearn, as it does not comes from sklearn library. So you need to specifically install this. You can also do conda install cat boost by typing this in your anaconda prompt. Over here I have directly installed it in Jupyter. So now let's get started. First, let's try to understand categorical boosting. So categorical boosting is also a type of boosting model, such as GBM, XGBM, Light GBM. Basically, it uses different many weak learners, and with each learning iteration, with each learning iteration, it tries to correct the weight and uh, try to tries not to make the mistakes that is previous learners have made. That's why with each iteration it increases the accuracy. And these are the basically boosting models are the models that are one of the hottest model right now and are being used for every competitions out there. As XGBM and GBM and Light GBM are specifically designed for numerical data sets, categorical boosting is designed for categorical data sets. But remember, as we already know that models only understand numerical values. So categorical boosting basically first takes the categorical values by categorical data set and then specifically converts that into specifically encodes them into numerical values using different type of statistical analysis and different encoding methods that suits best for your that particular categorical data, and then perform boosting on that. So over here, after understanding categorical boost, now let's try to understand GridSearch CV. So you cannot iteratively change or keep on changing uh, parameters in order to get the best result. So here what gives a CV comes into play. You just need to pass a list of parameters, and it performs. It basically makes a list of all the possible hyperparameters that can be made from the given parameters, and then finally trains your model. So you don't have to specifically keep on changing parameters in order to get the best model. And it also gives you the best parameter that should be used for the best result. So now let's get started with the codes. From sklearn I've imported data sets, and then from sklearn.model selection I've imported train test split. Now from sklearn.model selection I've imported GridSearch CV, and from cat boost import cat boost regression. Now dataset is equal to datasets.load Boston. So I'm using my Boston dataset. Then I have split it into data feature column and target column. Now train test split. So x y test set is equal to 0.25, and then it has been split into four parts. So one is x train, y train, then x test, then y test. Now model is equal to categorical boosting regression. So parameters I am passing a list of parameters. Basically you need to create a dictionary of parameters. So you can see depth is the total number of feature. Basically this is the total number of features that is should used for splitting a node. So I am passing different parameters for the depth, then the learning rate, then the iterations, that is I want to perform 200 iteration or 150 iteration. Then finally you need to call GridSearch CV and you need to initialize that. So how should my GridSearch CV works? You need to pass estimator is equal to model parameters underscore grid is equal to parameters CV is equal to 2, that is number of cross folds. Njobs is equal to 1, that is I want my computer to do the maximum parallel processing it can do at the same time. Then grid dot fit, so x underscore train, then y underscore train. In order to perform random search CV, you just need to convert this to parameter distribution, and you can keep everything the same. It performs random search CV for you. Okay. There's no difference between the codes, but the only difference between random search CV and grid search CV is grid search CV is a uh, grid search CV makes the list of all the possible combinations for your parameters, whereas random search CV randomly picks up parameters for making your hyperparameters. Basically, it depends upon sheer luck, but it has been seen that it keeps on performing better than grid search CV. So basically, you can use grid search CV in for small data set, as it is slow as compared to random search CV. From grid.fit xtrain underscore ytrain. Now this will grid dot best estimator will give me my best estimator, but we know we have been using only the single estimator. So my estimator will be the categorical boost regression, then the best score for the cross for the CVs, then the best parameters. It will pass which is what I want from my grid search CV. Now you can see it performed 200 iterations, and my learning this dropped to 0.92. My learning means accuracy. Sorry, my learning loss. Now result from GitSearch CV. So the best result was 0.822, and depth is equal to 6, iterations is equal to 200. Learning rate should be 0.1. So this was all about codes in this video. For more code recipes like this, you can visit our website as well as our YouTube channel. You can also get much more industry relevant project by visiting our website. Thank you, and the URL for the code of this video is available in the description below.